You aren't just keeping your hands in your pockets to act like this match is beneath you.
I'm talking about us two standing side by side like this. How long's it been? It's based on a sword technique, but whether it's a hand or sword, when the weapon's brought out, now, watch and learn, Baki. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You'll know if you do it right.
Oh, you're looking at me now. That took a while. Hey, wow. You're onto something here. This feels pretty good. That's pretty small-minded, wouldn't you say?
All right, then. Well, come on. Try something.
It looks like Mr. Unchained is in a real bind.
All right, if you insist, I'll oblige you. But I won't believe it till I...
So this EI thing, I don't really get it.
The stance may look vulnerable, but it's actually a very strong position to strike a blow from. What all this means is that the speed of his attack is determined while his hands are still in his pocket.
Time to end this.
No wonder I couldn't read you, and that I was slower than you. Now. Ever so elegantly.
Even with his technique, Shobun lost! Ridiculous! You can't call that a real technique! Shobun's back up!
Your hand pocket versus my hand pocket.
Oh man, crotch shot! 2 kicks in a row!
Didn't I tell you? Smart enough to win!
I don't even want to imagine it.
Are invincible!
He countered! Shobun can still fight!
No way!
You sure are a stubborn one. Smartass.
Nice Unchained.
We vowed a complete victory. Yet already...
If that's the case, Master, then what is your plan moving forward?
You wouldn't take a toy away from your very own son now, would you?
That's a bold claim.
All right, then.
Japan's underground tournaments. You know of the martial arts circuit there. He's the champion born from that crucible.
Shunsei rushes in, and then precisely strikes the tip of Shunsei's jaw, resulting in symptoms that mimic a concussion. But lands a devastating kick, driving Shunsei fully into unconsciousness. Is at the peak of his strength.
Incredible! I think you'll lead Japan's next generation.
My, that boy's a great fighter, isn't he?
That strength of yours, have you ever thought of using it to help people?
You're thinking about the next generation in Japan. We're the same. The only reason I got stronger was because I fought.
I'm sorry, but I believe the world needs me to be the one to win.
I hope you understand exactly what that would mean for our martial arts legacy.
To find myself in this situation.
Now, Kaiou Kaku, expert in Japan's Kukendo, begins! You're practically a legend! Please, Retsu. Come on, join my team.
ritual of friendship to hide a sneak attack? It's disgraceful!
Kaiou, won't you please take my hand?
His hand is practically radiating malice, and his smile too!
On your feet. Come on, stand up and fight.
No! If you don't leave now, then I'm going to crush you with my own 2 hands! Now, go back to your seats right away.
As I intended from the very start of all this.
Let's continue.
And diverse range of techniques!
10 centimeters above the ankle. The spleen meridian, liver meridian.
Now that's what I call impressive! Almost too impressive! Seriously? More talking? More like another trick? Unbelievable! Offering medical care? Don't let him fool you!
So I can fix it if you'll just give me...
It's a trap! You must know that! Oh no! I knew it!
That was quite a show. Both of you.
You're the great Kaiou, but you're just using Chinese Kenpo.
I'll crush you!
But it's impossible. I'm no match for him. But if I can't win... won't be defeated!
What?
Yes!
If those strikes were hitting his front, then Kaiou Kaku would have been finished long ago.
No, don't!
This isn't my victory. The true hero here is Kaiou Kaku. Assist this hero. Attend to his wounds.
Please, won't you come to Japan and teach with me? Please? Please? I'm sorry. Because I lost that fight.
The mind games that you played out there were just remarkable. It was really a fantastic match.
He's big and strong, and yet...
He drew blood! But it doesn't make sense to only use hand strikes. It's foolish to forego other techniques. While I continue to kick, your hand techniques can't reach me!
Do you agree with what he just said, Baki? I see. You're saying there are kicks, then?
You're amateur!
What gets kicked is the ground. Boxers kick the earth.
So his fighting style layers kicking technique.
Wait! He's getting up!
Not yet. Let's go.
And the fight continues!
Hey!
That's what Kaiou Emperor Kaku, the Chinese coalition leader, vowed. No, hundreds of thousands of fighters have trained in Chinese martial arts. Some of those fighters were defeated by illness, and others. No other master has climbed so high. It's been over 100 years, and in all that time, if I lose this match, my team's previous 3 wins don't count! Kaiou Emperor. In order to get to this point in your life, you could have lived a life of absolute luxury and decadence, but instead of that...
Very well, then. Listen closely. If it let me obtain more strength, women, I became intoxicated by the growing strength inside of my body. The very strength that I'd so deeply desired and struggled so hard, even the death of my parents. I followed a program of weight training, and though my frame was small, in order to flaunt my strength, I performed ludicrous stunts. He was what I then considered an old man. After that day, I abandoned all training gimmicks, and at the same time, compared to merely building muscle, the process was excruciatingly long. A long time passed, and my muscles began to wither and vanish. That was when I obtained mastery of reason. Actually, it's just the opposite, Yuujiro.
May I watch from here? With you?
Ultimate violence versus ultimate martial art.
As portrayed in this portrait of the great Miyamoto Musashi, or in an emergency where every muscle in your body has to be mobilized, and taken great pains to learn how to do just that, to relax in the face of Christ.
Trying to do something like that is beyond me.
That's really quite impressive. You're truly strong.
Incredible, Lord Kaiou.
Dad's technique.
Like I thought, Chinese martial arts are merely child's play after all.
It's an inevitable biological response for an animal to stiffen up whenever it senses danger. Adults can actually fall and break their bones, while babies can remain uninjured.
Kaiou Emperor Kaku, I'm gonna force you back to your instincts.
I'm sure he'll go to unimaginable lengths to break the Showery.
Now try this.
He pulled out a single strand of hair. Incredible.
You're really quite the genius. You can choose to believe that or not.
In all my life, I've never known him to bluff.
Take this.
Wait, what the hell's going on here?
Now.
He's backed up against the wall. Now he's trapped there.
What is it?
You sly dog. It's just as I thought.
So Showery is about loosening. It's the key to pitching, batting, throwing, and also punching.
Makes you happy, does it? I'd wish you a long life.
He copied Showery just by watching it? The ultimate technique?
So you've copied me then, have you? The world's strongest man. Life works in mysterious ways. We're now facing each other.
I just wanted to mock you for flaunting your moves so arrogantly.
this much tension for at least 100 years. Technique is. Everything else is simply.
See that? But the man getting knocked down is over 100 years old, you know.
Don't be so arrogant, boy! Hear me!
Now, geezer. Time for you and me to have some fun.
Like the face of a demon.
I'd always wanted to be able to see it for myself. And now that I have, your muscle configuration is obviously well outside of what's normal. But your hubris will be your downfall. You're simply far too arrogant. Lion versus prey! Ever since I was born, more deeply than anyone. And this fool has...
This match was about fighting prowess.
Geezer. Haven't you had enough of this?
You bastard!
What just...
He died of old age.
Why?
Was it truly a victory?
Hello. Martial arts has won. But that was ridiculous. He's been called the world's strongest man, but...
The doctor said it was age.
And all the other clinical measurements that the doctor made, I stopped his fist. Martial arts has won this match. All that training caused my body to undergo massive change. Death's the strongest self-defense technique.
Anh chẳng thể nghĩ cho em và chẳng hề biết